All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. This is the Galaxy S25 Edge. No, it's not. This is the S25 Plus, and I just make fun of it because I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking the same thing. What purpose does it serve for Samsung to release this device now? It may be a cool looking device. There are compromises or whatever, but if you have a Galaxy S25 Plus or an Ultra, I don't, specifically the Plus, because I think the Plus is the game changer. I've always said in the past, the Plus is the one to get. You save a little money and you still get a quad issue display, you still get a beautiful, powerful device, killer battery, great cameras, you get it all. But now comes the S25 Edge, which I think is just released a little too late. It's not a bad looking device. It's probably not going to be a bad device. But the timing for it is a little off. It is off. But there are people that are going to buy it. There's some people that did not upgrade to the 25 lineup yet. And this might be right up their alley. They might be like, oh man, I'm so happy that I didn't. And here's the device. Trade-in values on their website are not very good. Not very good at all. I was having a conversation last night, and I think in the group chat, and I think Samsung and a lot of these OEMs just don't want these phones back, and you can't fault them. Why would they want back their old product for parts or whatever? That's a possibility, but still, if you buy it, it's yours. So I'm excited to find out how this device is going to do. I actually went in to purchase it, and then I just said, I'll wait. Because the S25 Plus is still this device is thin. But if you look at the S25 Edge, it's even thinner. And it looks cool. But more than likely, I'm just going to get the same type of performance. I'm hearing thoughts from some people saying that they don't think the battery is going to be any good. We don't know. We just have to use it. Because reality is, we all use phones differently. Everybody uses the phones differently. And so the battery life is going to be what you get on your phone. Some people have a million apps. I don't have that many. I just don't. I have on the phone what I'm going to use, and it's pretty much it. And I think if more people did that, they'd probably get more battery life out of the phones. And a lot of people use Facebook. I don't use Facebook. Facebook is a resource hog. The Messenger, the app itself, the light versions, they all hog battery at some point or another because they're background syncing, and they're just waiting to pull your resources. So battery life always depends on the user. It really does. And it depends on what applications you have. So I don't know how this Edge version of this phone is going to fare. Like I said, it looks cool. I like the camera module setup. It looks cool. It looks like a cool phone. It's just a little too late, I think, So what is thinner? I think it just might be a little too late. That's all it is. However, again, there are people that want to buy it. I want to review it, buy it just to review it. I'm into all sorts of tech, so it doesn't matter if I think something is not going to be good by a smidgen. I'll still pick it up. So I just don't have anything that I'll be willing to part with for those low trade-in prices. It's just not. It's just not a good look. I don't know how I'm gonna get it, but I just don't know how I'm gonna get it. But I would say the pricing for $10.99 and a 512 gig, folks, that's a good price. You get a new sleek looking device. You get this device in the thin version, basically, missing cameras or missing a camera. But you get the same thing here, just missing a camera with a smaller battery. It's got a 3900 milliamp hour battery inside, and so some people are concerned about that, and they have good reason to. But if Samsung would have taken on the technology of this phone, they could pack in a 5,000-6,000 milliamp hour battery in that thin body, more than likely, and they will be fine. But they didn't. So it remains to be seen. Like, we don't know. The pre-orders are open right now, and again, there's a link in the description if you want to go ahead and pre-order. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just kind of giving that first impressions. I think it's going to be a fire device. I like thin devices. I just think it's going to be a good phone, but it's just a little too late. And there's always speculation about why they're doing it right now. I think Google should release a ultra thin phone. Apple might be releasing the iPhone 17 Air, if that's what it's going to be called or whatever. Everyone's going back to this thin thing, but hopefully they're taking advantage of the battery technology that OnePlus has taken advantage of. And so this will be a key thing, is to find out how they're going to do this battery life. And if the phone is actually, we already know Zach is probably going to snap it in half, but still, I don't know. It's titanium. So again, it's just a thinner version of this. So I think it will buckle under pressure, but I think it's still going to be a solid phone. I really do. So what do you think about the brand new, I say that so carefully, the brand new Samsung Galaxy S25 Edge? I think at $1099, the price is fair for a 512 gig. Now, not for a 256 gig. Would have been nice at $999 and then $1099. But then they're going to be cutting out a lot of themselves. It's a battle against themselves when they have all these different phones that are so close. And then what if the Edge takes off? What if the Edge turns out to have killer battery, even better than this, or people just like it better? Then they have to figure out how to sell these other phones. It's a catch-22. They're fighting themselves. So that's why you have to navigate that space properly when you're an OEM. You can't make something that's too good and cost less. That's the trick. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.